Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are back. I did some testing and did learn how we can automate stuff to keep the EMC pouring in. Gumbo, okay. Oh, to figure out what the wife wanted, whether it was gumbo or etouffee. They're fairly similar, but one just takes longer to cook than the other. And she wants gumbo, so after stream I got to get everything chopped up and thrown into a pot and cooking. I like about 4 to 6 hours of time on the in the pot for everything cooking together. So, what are we trying to load? I don't get it. These farms, I think I will go ahead and build them just to build them. But they're absolutely useless, as we will have full access to that stuff. Can easily be obtained through this. Because of that, they are absolutely useless. We can get enough EMC to get the wood, the sticks, the apples, whatever we want. All this stuff, all EMCable. Same thing here. The clay, we don't have to worry about that system, but I'll probably build one just to build it. Maybe. Haven't decided on that. Actually, crafting stuff like this, we'll have to build the system for, but we can actually feed a mixer the items to create the bloom to cook. So I think what I'm going to do first, getting started, let's see, what do we got here? Let's do it over here. This area will stay out of our way for the most part, so we'll go ahead and break that. Put that there. And let's grab, we need a wheel. Just a small one. I don't know why I didn't remember that. And I may have... No, I don't think I'll have any. No, I don't. But we can grab a couple of those. We do need a fan. Do I got any more fans? Let's see here. Fan. 4 zinc and an alloy. Okay, I really need to get this turned into a tablet. We get this compressed. Go. Okay, not for sure what that's about. It's fine, we'll get there. Actually, I want to change that. So let's go ahead and grab this. Now then, is that the right way? Yes, that is the right way. Alright, so like I said, we're just making a supply of EMC that's nice and cheap and easy. I just got to get this up and running first. There's the fire we need. Alright, put that there. Wow, I never put them in here. Do I have any more? Oh. So... put those in there. Go. So this can go right on top of that. I think I can feed straight into that, so we'll be okay there. We need to create a couple of actual hoppers. Let's do this. There we go. Grab a stack. There we go. All right. Yep. So now we can feed straight into that. And then that's going to blow to right here. We need it. Okay. None of that has is EMCable. Okay. It's not good for anything, just building blocks. Got it. Alright, so now I need to make a drawer. Which is... let's make 5 drawers. Come on. Oh, that's right. Those actually do matter. Alright, so this drawer can go right here. I had a feeling that was going to happen again. Alright, and then on the end here... oh no, I can't use a barrel. That needs to go there. Then we need one of those to set it. And then at functional, we need to build this, which is a drawer, 2 gold and an emerald. And some sugar cane. Alright, so now we can go ahead and lock that. Let's put that up there. Put that in there to lock that. Break these 2 blocks. Let's put that there for right now. We'll break this block. Put that there. Then we can break that block back out. Oh, apparently if you break it by hand, it breaks it all together. Did not know that. Alright, so there we go. There's that and that. May not even need the hopper at all for that one. We'll find out, though. Let's see here. At project. Alright. So, what we need is one of these. There it is, okay. Alright, so to make that, we need a charcoal and some cobble. Let's do this real quick. Throw those in there for now. Regular here blocks. Let's go ahead and throw those away real quick. There we go. Pardon me. Alright, so now we have is that charcoal or coal? Charcoal. And we need 8. And if I recall right, we get like 40 of these, so we don't need to make a ton of this stuff. Yeah. Redstone and... okay. And for the blue, we need a coal and a diamond. Alright, next we need these transmutation tables. Okay, well, we don't need to do that. What we can do to get that is come back up here. Yep, I need one. Yep, give me another one, please. And one more, please. And now we've got plenty of philosopher's stones. So, we don't have to actually do that. So, we need to make 2 of these. So, we need obsidian and stone. Oh. Okay. Alright, so now we got plenty of these tables. Now we need a dark matter block. So a stack of coal. Oh crap. Okay. Throw that in there. Okay. So that takes care of those. Okay, so we need 8 of those. 16. Okay, that gives us 2 of those. We need 4. So that's just to get one of them made. So I guess it'll be a good start to getting this processed. Let's go get some more EMC made real quick. There we go. This should give us a nice, decent amount to get us started. To get the first one of these done to start processing this a lot further. We don't even have to grind those out like that. That's nice. I gotta remember to keep checking those EMC numbers. That way we don't have to sit there and keep grinding out a bunch of stacking. As soon as the purple disappears, we can pick it up. There we go. There's gonna be more than we just picked up. We gotta go back. Alright. So now we need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh crap, we need a ton of EMC. Alright. So let's do this. Let's stock up. What the hell? Alright, now we just gotta let that grind out there. And then what we can do is put this piece on top of, I believe we just need to put it up on top of this chute, and it'll, and then flag it to drop the crystals down onto here. And because this is locked and can only accept those, we don't need a bronze funnel. But these will sit in front of this fire and get haunted, and then they'll turn into these crystals just like what we're doing right over there. And then they will have another one of these blocks here, one of these EMC links, to feed them back into the system. So we'll have a constant feed of these crystals. And that was about 500,000. And then down the road we can actually see about picking up one of these systems, but we've got to have this. We got to have this kind of setup to build one. These will just naturally collect sunlight and slowly convert a piece of coal into higher EMC for us. Which is good. That saves us a bunch of work. And we still got to make... Holy crap. This is going to take a bit. I wish I would have realized what this took. I could have stacked a bunch of EMC last night. Let me think here. So we need 4, 8, 12, 12 of these. $48 dark matter. Jesus, that's fuckload. I don't think you're supposed to be able to access this type of farm this fast. But the good news is this will be a farm that continuously runs in the background for us. Alright. Let's see here. And to make it a tablet. Wait, don't I have a tablet? Save ourselves a little bit of a headache here. There we go. There we go. Now we can speed up this process just a little bit faster. It does slow us down on getting it built over there, but rough out 150, 600, 1.2, 2.4. 2.4 million, I think, is what we're going to need. These won't despawn for 5 minutes, so we can dump a bunch in there real quick. Get 2 loads. Oh! That's an interesting view. Let's fix that. There we go. As soon as the purple turns, we can dump that in, and we might be close. We'll first get a system going. First, we'll get another batch out so we don't have to start fresh. All right, now. Here's 8. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna take quite a few. Stone. Alright, and this is going to take a bit, just grinding this out. done, right? Yeah. So get another batch going. I'm going to work on getting a second fan hooked up here for right now. Need the axe. So I can pick up this fire. Put this fire here. We need a chute. Chest on top. Actually, let's do it this way. That'll drop it right there. All right. And let's get another stack going. Let's drop these off in here. So we can make our netherite bars here soon. Alright, now I didn't need to come over here for this. I needed 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrong one. Okay. It's okay, I need to come over here for some other items. Need one of those. Alright. Alright, and now this can go there. By the time I get this set up, we might have enough. But we will get there very soon. Alright, so now Um... Alright, I got an idea on how to make this happen. Where are they? The clutch. No, not the clutch. Gear shift? I don't think it's the gear shift. Maybe it is. It is. No, that won't work. There we go. Now what we'll do is open this up. Get those dropped into there. I need a andesite filter here real quick, an andesite funnel. We need to lock this. Go. That's supposed to be locked. I don't know how I got that stuff in. I must have still had it in my inventory. Alright, and this should give us... We should be a lot closer once we get this done. And we're almost up to 4 mil. Alright, now we need more dark matter. So that's 1. Eight more. Okay, so we gotta craft this, which we need the stone out of here for. Alright. Now just this, which is 4, 8, 12, 16 more. So there's that. Okay, so let's do this. Which to make that, we need those 4. Right quick, let's get this going again. Okay, so now we need to... Shift K on that to get all of our scrap. Okay, we've got to have this stuff back before we can start doing the rest. And again, let's give it a good load up. Okay, so now to make that chest, we need okay, so we need a chest, and then we can go from there. Okay. There we go. Alright, now we need 2 iron, 2 stone, diamond, and 1 of each dust. Okay. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so we still got to make that one. And we have enough to do it right now. Alright, so we'll do that. Alright, and now... There we go. Okay, so this one we can actually use to actually make... Okay, excellent. So if we needed to, we could... That's what it takes just to be able to start processing. But what we want... Alright, and now we'll be able to go steal this back. I think for the most part that's the better one. Alright, and that takes care of that. Put that there. Grab one of those. Set that. And there we go. Now they're being smoked and going straight in. And we'll have to come back here and check from time to time to pick everything up. Until we can build another one of those. Once we can build another one of those, then we will be able to we can put it here and it'll just take everything into it directly into the system. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and speed that up. Okay, so to do that, fortunately enough, these actually, so we need 4, 8, 12, 16. And we need more. There we go. We can do that. That gives us the first 4. Need one of these, 4 of these. That's 1. We'll get these made right quick. Go. go. We'll just keep these pushing in and be able to get these built up quickly. Okay, so now let's get this built. That's 4 of them needed. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Whoa. Get that stuff out of there. I don't want those to actually do any of that that might accidentally screw stuff up. Okay. 4 diamond blocks. Okay, not enough. Okay. I need this, and then the rest of this can be done over here. That'll make that one. Okay, we just gotta have this. Okay, so 2 iron. Go. I need that redstone torch. There we go. Just keep this stuff pouring in. Alright, now. Okay, we have that. We need the 2 stone. Diamond and 1. Green, teal, blue. There we go. There we go, that takes care of that. So now then let's do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I actually like the tablet, so let's make another one. So we need 4, 8, 12, 16 more. Let's go and get these going again. Get these all pulled out. Alright, we're getting there. We'll have it here in just a bit. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 16. So close. Alright. This should be the last one that we gotta do like this, and then we'll have passive income. Alright, so... There we go. Gonna grab all these out. That'll give us a little bit of EMC to work with while this is working, to work on actual farms that need help. Now we put that in there, that'll start, you can see up in the upper left corner there, the green number counting up. Right now we're passively bringing in 224 EMC per second, which is all the faster these can move, so. There we go. And now that should just constantly feed in. There we go. Alright, so now we have passive EMC, which is good. Took a bit of work getting this set up, getting enough built. But now just a couple of hours of AFK and we'll have a few million to work with. So now let's get back over here. So diorite is easily accessible to us. We just need to put some in our hand. Cobble, yeah. Crushed diorite. Wait, I want to go in there. Oh, that's backwards. That's not good. Alright, oh, they're in my... We gotta fix this. There we go. That solves that problem. Now let's head up here. Oh, that's not a crusher. This is, though. So crushed diorite does not have a EMC, so we do not want to just sit there and start crushing it for no reason. Okay, and then we wash it to get zinc nuggets. Yeah, we can wash that and put it straight into the system, but again, we don't need access to zinc like that. Now the slabs will be something that we have to set up. The andesite alloy, we need to mix andesite. We need to mix all these together. All right, so gravel. and a clay ball. We need 2 clay balls. So we can do this real quick. The algae brick. Andesite alloy. Okay, so that's what we want to automate. Not this. But oh. Let's get this all cleaned up. All right, let's go put all this away. Let's go dump everything else. There we go. All right, almost cleaned up here. Let's walk back over here. That. Let's grab that. I guess I could have just deadened this real quick. Alright, so now we got this set up. We got all the netherite we need right now. As a matter of fact... No, that's only 2... Oh. Actually, I need to upgrade that one. To this one. Alright, so we need a diamond, 2 gold. Go. There we go. And that'll tighten it up big time. So, there we go. That'll work beautifully. Okay, the next step is we want to... I need to mass produce these and these. So to mass produce this, we've got to do that. Which again is a ton of wood that we don't have yet. But it's actually being processed for us, but we can't make another one of those. We need one of those. Star Rupture. Alright, Firestar, get yourself some good sleep, bud. I appreciate you chilling. I'm going to go look right now. Let's see here. Steam. Let's see here. Pause this for a second. We'll take a look here. Pause the music for a second. And main menu, there we go.
Welcome, prisoner. I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison. You will have a chance to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients.
Working here seems a lot better than at the penal colony. We definitely have better equipment. What's the real probability of paying off our debt and going back home?
100%.
Really?
No.
Okay. So there is an end game.
Reporting for duty. Science awaits. Fascinating.
Let's build something.
This is actually giving a mixture vibe of 3 different games that I can think of right now. And it's Satisfactory, Scum, the original Scum when it released, the way it was designed. And, I'm sorry, the third one isn't a game, it's a movie. Well, I guess technically, yeah, parts of, holy crap. We got Scum, we got Satisfactory, and we have Helldivers, when you have to do the defensive missions against the bugs. I think...
And now a very special message from Claywood Corporation.
Congratulations! You've been selected as a participant of the Argos program. You will be sent to the Arcadia 7 planet. A remarkable...
And I will deal with that later tonight. Let's see if Tink wants in on it. Oh, let's go ahead and get our music back up and running. Okay, so where we're at right now, we can put a chest and just stock it full of lumber and temporarily. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Okay. What I'm doing right now is just kind of opening this up a bit so we can rebuild this area a little bit better. Yeah, we're gonna have to actually make another one. Let's go ahead and move all this. There we go. And let's grab a little dirt. There we go. Okay. Oh, we still got to break all this down. Throw all that in there for now. All right. So there's our main feed. Let's see here at create. Get into the brass. Let's see here. We're a ways off from there. Wow. To really get into brass, that takes all that. Because this is what... Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be stuck here with gears for a bit. Let's stick one here. And one here. And how far will this reach? To there. Okay, so... There we go. Now those two are rotating. And now we have power all the way through across this so we can build off of it. This will be our power source from everything. And just in case... Does that work? Will it stop? Nope, it does not stop. Oh, needed to. That should stop now, so we don't have to worry about losing something by accident because we don't get to it in time. Alright, so we are there. Thank you, Squid and Sponge, for the follows. I appreciate it. Okay, so now... Alright, so we need to come... So what we need to do is finish this off by making this. Let's go and throw that up there. Alright, so how do we want to build this? I need a separate line. And I guess I could just build it right here on this. That would be fine, yeah. So if we go 1, 2, 3. And then... No. And that's stuck there, so... There we go. Okay, so now those will run in sync. There we go. Alright, so those are running now. Saws is what we need next. That'll be the fastest one to deal with. Okay. go. All right, and now let's keep it tucked in there. There we go. All right, so we have that to finish the cutoff. No, because I need to know if something's fucked up or not. And I want to be able to move stuff easily. So let's go ahead and stick that there. Stick that there. Alright, so now we have that taken care of. And for the time being, we'll put this here. With a drawer. And then inside that drawer, we can stick a ton of shoot. This isn't gonna work. I didn't plan for it. I need room. Okay. Need to keep a stack of dirt on me. Now if I wrench that back, that should be good there. And now, if I take this saw, stick it there. Break that. Take that there. Yeah, that's the right direction too, so we don't want to mess with that. So if we go there, and then we grab planks, any plank. Stick it in there, it'll come out of there. Alright. Now, if we grab 3 planks, what are we going to feed into it? We'll have to make sure that we use the same thing. Doesn't matter. So if we do this and drag that across, grab ourselves 6 planks, and give this, put that in the filter. And then grab another plank. Stick it in there. That'll come out as the planks. We get 2 of them. And then we just need to feed this with andesite. And we'll walk it back. We'll use a chest for this. Thank you for that back. I appreciate it. We want to place it there. Alright, now that's not what I wanted. Okay, and then just like so. Alright, so that's where we're going to feed into the andesite itself. So with the andesite, it's going to come from a basin. I think a basin will feed straight into that. We'll need the mixer on top. Beautiful. So that mixer will work there. Let's go ahead. And do this real quick. There we go. There we go. Now everything's spinning much faster. Should make for getting out of there a lot easier. Don't know what I'm doing there. just wasting at that point. So let's turn it that way. There we go. Alright, so now we have that powered up and running. This has to be fed from 3 directions. So, let's see here. Alright, so now we have that powered and we have all the bottom here opened up. Okay, so now we need to feed we need more hoppers. And I'm running off to go do something I don't need. Okay, so that's gonna, okay, so we're gonna bring andesite in from here. We don't need we actually don't need those metal ones for doing this. And again, for now, we will do andesite right on like so. Okay. So andesite will come in there. The next thing we need is zinc. We need that in we gotta have zinc in a nugget form. See how many different ways we can get it back into nugget form. That would be the best way right there, but to make that, we got to have that, which is a ways off. So this is definitely not the best route to go. This is going to be the best route to go, is getting one of these built. Okay. So for andesites, and the algae brick. The algae brick's going to be the next one that we got to set up to go into this system. There we go. That takes care of those. And if I come over here, grab a stack of wood. There we go. That takes care of that, but we still got to automate this. Now this is going to be andesite. Alright, so that's andesite going in. Off this wall, we're going to build the... yeah. Okay, so this one we're going to have to feed in until we can actually break zinc down. Because I'm not... I'm not going to build all that to... I mean... Fucking diorite alone is a pain in the ass, right? So we gotta crush regular diorite. To get diorite, we need to set up an extruder. That's actually not too bad. Okay, let's do it. Actually, we can just go right here. Drop that onto there. Alright, and then to feed into there, let's use a wooden hopper straight into it. Okay, and into this wooden hopper we need to deposit. We already have one, so let's go ahead and get it used for now. And the mechanical. That's the whole problem with this, is we got to get... Okay, let's grab... There we go. Okay, that has to be there. That has to be there. And alright, that'll get us up there real quick. Place lava, and what do we need for diorites? Water and lava over compressed diorite. Which I can't stick underneath. Damn it. Okay. Stick that there. Stick a chest on there. We'll put nuggets in there. And then the last thing is going to be the algae, which needs to be mixed. So we need another... We'll double back when we can actually use brass. Alright, and we'll stick that there. And then we need a mixing blade. What happened to the music? Okay, I don't know. Let's try that. Alright, so we need a mixer now. Five. And I do not have a stamp for these. Okay, let's see here. grab the press out. Deployer. There we go. Go. Let that run. Oh, they're over here somewhere already. They're in one of these toolboxes. There we go. Go over here. Get this mixer in. Think here for a second. All right, into here we've got to run this is all going to be moved back one spot. Oh, that was just silly to do. What I could have done is this. If we take this belt, put it back on there, and then break this, and this. Back that up one, and then break that, move that back. That'll bring that out of there. Then I need to extend that one, break this one, Okay, and next I gotta do something about this. Alright, there's no more there. Perfect. Okay, so now that'll go there, that'll go there. That'll automatically release. Okay, that's going to be andesite coming out of there. And then going in. Coming out of this one will be this. Okay, so those two are spinning now. That's not going to come out of there. That's what's going to come out of there. And then we got to cook it. Lava will go right there and blow through right here. That'll help protect us from getting burned. Alright, so let's get power coming in here real quick. How are we going to pull it off? None of that matters. Okay, that's backwards. But now that's backwards. Okay, so that's backwards, so that's good. So we can put that there. Gotta run that correctly. Shit. That should stop that one from... Yes, excellent. There we go. Alright, now, because we used a vertical there, there's a flat spot sitting on the side there that's actually stopping that. Alright, now what about here? That's perfect. And this one is wrong. No, that was actually correct. We're trying to feed into that one out of this one. So that's all working now. So if we, with andesite there, okay, now for that, crap. This may all be one too close still. Yep, this is all just too close still. Just do it that way real quick. Okay, so now that gets that. This needs that. Alright, so we have to go in that way. Let's just set this up real quick. So we can make sure that we're far enough away. Okay, now what's coming in there is going to be the brick. Let's see here. Let's lock that. That has to go there, and then we'll put on there. Then those only come out. Only that can go in. That goes in there. That's going to cook there. That'll hold it in place to make sure it gets cooked. That'll protect. That'll dump out. Those to be cooked. Now what I'm thinking about, and I need to use the head real quick. What I'm thinking is I may want to bump this back one more just so that I have power off of this belt. But I don't think I'm going to need it. Okay. So yeah, those will come out of there. They can't go into there until they are the algal bricks, and then they'll be good to go. And I was right. And this doesn't need to be in there. That's going to go into there. That'll be go right there. There and there. That'll feed onto there. That'll go there. That'll feed in clay. This side will feed in seaweed. Those will go up there, get mixed. Get mixed, come out as algae bloom. There we go. It'll get cooked here, and then it'll be able to go into there. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead. Place it that way we can see that. So then that'll then drop out of there, go into here, get mixed with the andesites and the nuggets. Make the andesite go up here, get fed into here, go and get pressed onto these, into which they'll be turned into our mechanisms. So that's that section handled, but I'm going to go hit the head real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. I swear I have the only husky in the world that is extremely quiet and doesn't like the cold. I heat my house room by room because most of this house doesn't get used. My wife's not here and I'm the only one here, so there's no reason to heat an entire house for this one room that I stay in. When my wife's home, she uses the other. We also have the bedroom that she'll watch TV in, so we heat that room and this room. When I'm in the kitchen cooking, I have an oven if I need to heat something up, which is generally running anyway, so everything stays warm. No reason to waste heat on the rest of the house that I don't need to. So he has the rest of the house to go chill in, yet he elects to stay in the room where all the heat is. Meanwhile, for some reason, the bloodhound that hates the cold is outside laying in the sun enjoying it. Alright, so... perfect. Alright, so now... if I go over here... go and throw this stuff up here for now. So into this we need to send okay, that's producing the clay balls. It's not going to let anything out until then. And then if I grab seaweed, kelp. That goes in, starts mixing. That's going to spit it out to right there. It's not going to be allowed in. There we go, that's the right direction. There we go. Now we grab... let me grab something here real quick. And it has to be through lava. Okay. go. So now then that's cooking those. Is it doing it at a decent speed? Yeah, I suppose that's doing it at a I mean, we could speed this up. We need another fan. Come on now, let me up. Close enough. Because we can just do that. Okay, and if we take that, go like so. Drop that back once more. And then, okay, that's blowing the right way. Put that in there. Put that there. Pick that up. Go. Okay, I guess, that has to be out and allowed to flows like so. We have double fans working now. Or should. $7.49. Alright, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up in the middle. one of those. Oh, we still need one. I mean, we might as well use up the spot that we have. So now I'm curious as to whether or not that's blowing the right way. No. Damn. Now is that blowing the right way? No. Okay, let's do it this way then. Change it out if it works. There we go. Now that's working. Actually, I know I need one up top there. Actually, we may not even need that. Let's see here. Oh, no, that's not the right one. This one just keeps the same direction going. Yeah. Okay, so, this is the one I need for this. To feed into this. And then, hopefully, that's now blowing in the right direction still. Beautiful. Put that there. Put the lava back. All right. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with some decent speed there. Oh, I'm out of potatoes. Let's have steak. Alright, so the last thing to do there we go. Alright, so now we have these being processed. All done. Now one more process that we can get going right here. We got to build for it. I want to try and get this done before we wrap up. Is let me go grab a couple steaks real quick. Deployers. We just need one. And an andesite alloy. And one of these. And you, sir, I need 28. Thank you. All right, so okay, so those turn directly into seeds. And 3 of them make a slime ball. Perfect. That's why I got those. That way I didn't have to do the whole dough thing. Even though I have the slime balls already. So that was kind of pointless. Okay, we need a drawer. 2 drawers. out, work, in, package. Okay. There we go. And now, if we no, we don't need that either. That needs andesite. Also. Which wouldn't be too bad if... I might need to create a much bigger system. Just pumping out andesite nonstop. Multiple... multiple fans to keep this stuff really cooking. Why do I have a stack of... Here we go. If I can get andesite in there, then I can do that. Advanced AE. Yeah, that's definitely a bit advanced. Use the power, 500,000 FE. Otherwise, it's just this. Wait a minute, what? That's what I clicked on by accident. Okay. Yeah, 16 of each would double. Yeah. Yeah, it would double it. Because that would be 32 worth in the mixer, but 64 coming out of there. So we definitely want to get over onto that. A couple of those running would probably give us more than enough andesite to run this all. This is all running, but we did get it up and going. What happened? There we go. And we were building up some andesite. But that's fine. Once that runs out, it'll start stocking andesite for me. think what I can do is I can grab a schematic of this whole thing and just grab a schematic from there across and on up of this whole system and rebuild it on another section to just make andesite straightforward. I mean, now it wants to put it there, it doesn't have it, just fine. I can't make it without breaking down a bunch of stuff or something else. So when that runs out, when that fills up, I'll probably AFK here a bit. We're down to 1.6 million, that's just fine. We were at 1.2 when we finished setting up the automatic system. For those wondering, this is the system for automated EMC, small water wheel, fan, and then this was the biggest one, was making enough of this to drop these amethyst shards in. They get haunted, they go into here, and then fed back into the system. Alright, this is all running just fine for now. Why does that keep stopping? Huh. This is slowly going up, so I might be able to actually make some separately. I still don't know this. We've got 6 over here. Oh. And then andesite. There we go. Get a bunch of those made. Then I can just grab stacks from here and here and combine them, and we get what we need. And if you wanted to automate this system also of actually making these items, oh, I don't have them in there. If you wanted to make these automated, you just dump one of these and run this and this into a mixer. I think a mixer would work. It may not work. You might have to set up a vanilla crafting system. No, so this is the only way it wants to do it. Mixing system will not work, so you have this option, or just have the vanilla mixer crafter. Oh, nope, this doesn't have the vanilla crafter in it. But that's good to know. Three that way, 5 that way. I know I've got a stick around here. Crafting on a stick. Now if we pop this open. But we didn't get a... Okay. That saves us from having to carry this thing around. And constantly making sounds and risking fucking up the island. I think that's where we're going to wrap up, guys. I appreciate you guys chilling with me. We will be back tomorrow. I may see about doing it. Oh, no, I'm not even going to worry about it. Because this is going to run out here soon enough. I'm probably going to AFK. Yeah, we've ran out. We've just got that left. That'll create a ton of them. This will continue to go forward. Yeah, we've got plenty of this to go around. Keep crafting these. Yeah, we're good. I can AFK for a bit while I go work on making dinner. We're having gumbo. For anyone that didn't know. There we go. Let's go ahead and get these up there. Let that run some more. But yeah, this is good to go. We've got more of this done. As a matter of fact, we got everything completed there. We're oh, got to click on it. So tomorrow we'll start, or not tomorrow, but Tuesday, because the wife's off tomorrow and Monday, and I'm gonna spend the day with her. We'll get these this system started. The cobble gen is easy enough. Sand. The sugar cane's easy enough. Okay, so for the paper, what route can we go to get paper? We can crush it in the sugar, grind it in the sugar. Okay, so there's our likely, and then that's got to be, the pulp's got to be pressed into cardboard. That's not what we're looking for. There we go. Simple route. Sugar cane straight into paper. And then we'll have sandpaper and paper. The wood, it's easy. Charcoal, let's go pick it up real quick. I thought it was in here. Must be in here. This Coke. I should have one of those in here. I thought I had made one. Okay, that's easy enough. We throw this in there. When that finishes, we'll have that Coke. Alright, so to get that, we can go through blasting, energized smelter, or cooking like that. So we could run a slow enough... I don't know how that's going to work. Might just ship it around in a circular system while it's cooking at a slow pace, where it just operates around in a circle across blowers and lava to get it cooked up to here. And then once that's there, nourished Coke. Then it's got to be washed. There's steam there, water there to get into nourished Coke. Then nourished Coke goes to polished Coke, where we use the sandpaper. So we can get to the enrichment chamber, and then it just automatically does it. And then copper. We can take the granite. Crushed granite can be done through milling. Yeah, because we can't get into that yet. Jesus. Wow. That table is that. The crusher alone is holy fuck. God damn. So we may have to set up a farm to start getting washing crushed netherrack. We'll get the cinder flour. The cinder flour we can turn into there we go. We can get some chickens going, some sugar, turn it into blaze cakes, make blaze cakes and feed them to those to create superheating. Superheating will allow us to actually create steam power and actually get even more power coming out in a smaller area instead of having this great big system put together. I mean, so far this is looking good. We've used one saw so far. But yeah, once we crush that, we wash it and we get a 25% chance at copper and 25% chance at redstone. And then we got to we might need to I don't want to do that because we're not going to be there for very long. We may just push through and grab these pieces. That way we can wait until push into the Bronze Age real quick. Once we're in the Bronze Age, we can actually start processing things at a better rate. The Inductive Age is when we'll start getting into better machines. Calculation Age. So we might just start pushing through these rather than building the farms, just kind of pushing through manually to make things happen faster. I think that's what we're probably going to do. Because while this system is fun, it was fun to build. It's kind of what I enjoy. I'm trying to get to more of the end game here. But we'll see. As a matter of fact, something I'm probably going to do while AFKing, well, for the most part. Oh, I am not getting into that anytime soon. Shit. Why'd you do that? It means I still gotta build all these. I gotta build platforms. Alright, you guys be safe. I will see you Tuesday. Have a great night. Peace out.